Welcome to the New Millennium Podcast, bro. I am the host, Brian Millman, and today we have yet another newcomer, bro. As you guys heard, probably on my last episode, I think I was talking about bros, or maybe some episodes ago, but I mentioned the fact that I have 12 episodes that I'm due for. We were supposed to aim for 24 or something like that. Yeah, I think we were supposed to aim for 24, but the goal was 12 this year. And I guess I told you my situation where I had some stashed, and then I just wanted to get some guests. But now, with it being November 12th, as I'm recording this open, I better get my ass on the ball. So that brings me to today's podcast. I think you're gonna like it, bro. It's Pasadena. Pasadena Pussycat was her original name. I recorded this probably like I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago, bro. I recorded this with Pasadena like before NXTV started, I think, bro. And she was just like, I think so. Or it was either before it started or that shows you how long I had it, bro. It's either before NXTV started or just as NXTV was just now starting to do episodes on TV. So it's my interview. She's funny as hell, bro. I would recommend that if you don't know about Pasadena, you should pause this right now, bro, and play the episode of Romy Rome's 2GN with Pasadena, and just to get an idea of like really just how on the spot funny she is. She I think that we spent most of the time in the interview like fucking just laughing, bro. Seriously, and Bob for a lot of my shows, he just kind of hangs out on the outside, and just listens in because we hang out a lot, bro, and he kind of listens in, and we can hear him like laughing in the background, and it's just like, all right, bro, come in because you might as well because everybody's gonna be able to hear you laughing outside anyway, so you might as well just come in and become a part of this. And you know Bob, I remember, and I think I bring it up in the podcast. I remember when Bob and Bess used to always watch Martin, and every day they would have like a Martin joke for each other, and it would just be the stupidest thing, like just so silly, and just for kicks. And that's the type of person that Pasadena is. Bob already told me she's his favorite XTV character, and it's what's interesting at this point, now that NXTV is about to cross over to 2K18, and we're further down the line from this interview, is that Pasadena is kind of like one of the NXTV stars that's sort of in with the XTV guys. I mean, we always see her hanging around Yosi and Tavari, and she's just always there. I mean, she's not necessarily the life of the party or anything, but I think that when you get her get her going, she really just like kind of highlights everything. uh, I think we got a lot more to see from Pasadena, and it's interesting the fact that on TV, they don't really capitalize on her character. Of course, there was that one thing that they did, the promo class, where she's kind of like saying "Yo Mama" jokes to Shamika. I thought that was really funny as well, bro, and that was actually one of my favorites. And you're gonna see why she's definitely a a unique and very special star in this interview. So without further ado, this is my interview with Pasadena Pussycat. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. All right, bro. So just feel like chiming in anytime you want to. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with the fastest rising NXTV star.
Oh, stop, please.
Pasadena. Pasadena, I mean, we heard about you on Justin's podcast, and now you're here. I mean, the game's here, and you were one of the first girls made.
Yeah, I mean, It's great to be here. I'm having a good time. I'm really appreciating the love that I'm getting from everybody. It's really a great experience. It really comes really fast. So, I wasn't really prepared for this. It's like people knowing me, and knowing who I am. It's like, mind blowing.
So yeah, guys, if you don't know, Pasadena is like one of the funniest people ever. Um, Seriously, she's got like so many jokes. It's like, where do you get that from?
When I was a kid, just, I don't know. To, I just like those stupid jokes. Like I like your mama jokes, and just like stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I just kind of memorized a whole bunch of them, and yeah. So it's just I don't know. It's just a thing I do, and I always try to find new ones. Like ones that are funny to me. Like I feel like if it makes me laugh, then it can make anybody laugh because I don't just laugh at dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I don't feel like I do, but maybe I do. I mean, because it is like a weird ass kind of thing.
But no, because I'm into like that type of thing too, and it's just like you don't hear that much. I heard that you were like doing knock knock jokes on Romy's show.
Yeah, but Romy's hating on me. He's like holding me back. He holding back my talent. You know what I'm saying? He won't put me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though.
So like, what's one of your jokes that you use?
Um, I don't know. It's like, all right. So, what time does Sean Connery get to Wimbledon? 10ish. Oh,
That's good, bro.
yeah. So it's just like stuff like that.
Man, that's really funny, bro.
Yeah.
And you do your mama jokes too?
Yeah, I mean, your mama's so stupid. But, I mean, I like your mama jokes, but I don't say them to people. Like, nobody really does that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's really doing that type of thing. But, yeah, like, whatever. Yeah, I went to the zoo the other day. It was empty, except for a single dog. It was a Shih Tzu. It was a Shih Tzu.
Oh wow, that's a good one, bro. Uh,
What kind of bagel can fly?
um, I don't know,
A plain bagel.
bro. uh,
Where do animals go when their tails fall off? The retail store. Uh, why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom? Because the P is silent.
Sometimes they go over people's head, bro. I can see how that can go over someone's head.
Uh, so yeah, it's just stupid shit like that. I don't know. How does a train eat? It goes choo choo.
uh, did you?
I'm killing the Millenium. Did you hear about the Did you hear about the constipated mathematician? He worked his problem out with a pencil. It was a number 2 pencil.
Oh, bro. You know who loves this stuff? Like Bobby loves this stuff.
Yeah, I was with Bobby not too long ago, and I was just like saying stuff to him, and he was just dying laughing, just like me.
Yeah, like we try to pop each other with like stupid ass stuff. He would do it with Bess, like just stupid jokes from Martin.
Oh my gosh, they have a million of them.
Yeah, just like puns and different things like that.
So, what's Forrest Gump's password?
I don't know, a box of chocolates.
One, Forrest, one. Damn, Millennium, it ain't that funny.
Bro.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears who?
Britney Spears who? Get it? Who got spared by Britney? Knock, knock.
Who's there, bro?
Oops, I did it again.
That's stupid. Oh, bro. I have to take a piss, bro. I have to take a piss. I'll be right back. Bro, that was not even my spot to take a break, bro.
I'm sorry.
You got any more, bro?
I got a million. I just have Mom. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. How is limitation like a plateau? They're both the highest form of flattery. So, two snare drums and a cymbal fall off a cliff. You have to add the sound effect. A magician was driving down the street. Then he turned into a driveway. Get it?
Oh, bro. I don't know if everybody gets some of these.
What's the best thing about living in Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
Bobby is over there laughing really hard, bro.
What did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college?
I don't know, bro.
Bye, son.
Bye, son.
Tried to take a photograph of some fog. I said, I tried to take a photograph of some fog. Missed.
You're fucking stupid, Pasadena. So suddenly, bro, Bobby's my Bobby's my co-host. That's funny, bro.
What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Aye, matey. Where does bad light go? Prison.
Over the head.
Why don't you ever shower with a Pokemon? He might Pikachu.
Stupid.
I asked a Frenchman if he played video games. He said, oui.
That's alright.
Where do bees go to the bathroom? At the BP station.
Bobby, just chill out, bro.
You only have enough time to say one word to Edgar Allan Poe, who is about to walk into a tree. What do you say?
I don't know, bro.
Poetry. What do you call a camel with no humps? Humphrey.
I'm free.
What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bike? Attire.
I get it. Attire.
Bobby, you're crazy. What did one elevator say to the other elevator?
I don't know. What do you say?
I think I'm coming down with something. What concert costs 45 cents? A 50-cent concert featuring Nickelback.
That's ass. What?
What did one place say to the other? Dinner's on me. Did you hear about the two antenna who got married? The ceremony was nice, but the reception was amazing.
Did you hear about the two antenna who got married? The ceremony was nice, but the reception was amazing. Bro, I'm gonna have to kick you out, bro. The reception was amazing. Do another, please.
Okay, did you hear about the man who stole a calendar? He got 12 months.
That was moving.
A man walks into a bar with a big slab of asphalt under his arm and says, "A beer, please, and one for the road."
Alright, so a pirate walks into a bar with a steering wheel in his pants. The bartender says, "Sir, you have a steering wheel in your pants." The pirate says, "Arr, I know, it's been driving me nuts." You got a steering wheel in your pants. It's been driving me nuts. Oh.
What do you call an elevator in a vest? An investigator.
How can you tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Well, one of them is wearing a vest, and the other one you can see after a while. And the other you'll see after a while. Bro, knock jokes are not good for
Apparently not.
You'll see the other after a while. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's too fucking funny, dog. I got fucking tears in my eyes. No, you know that those fucking jokes kill me. I know, bro. I didn't know that you were standing, outside, bro. I'm sorry for interrupting you guys' interview, man. I'll be outside. All right, bro. Cool.
You got the that I want to know. You got the that I want to know. I wonder what these cameras do. So many things that we can do. I can be proud. Don't let me feel sad. You got the that I want to know. You got that I want to know. I can tell if you don't sound like you do. Oh, I know it's not the view. I can be proud. Don't let me feel sad. You got that I want to know. You got that I want to know. You
Yeah.
So, after that, bro, let's try to get into a little bit of XTV stuff. Like, just like went in for like 20 minutes, bro.
I'm so sorry. He was just fucking laughing and they were just coming to me.
Bro, um, Bob hasn't laughed that loud. He hasn't laughed that hard in a long time. So yeah, I mean, you're brand new here, and it's like, you know, it's like you kind of got like this, immediate response. I mean, and it continues. It has not died down, and you haven't even really lifted a finger yet. I mean, you're doing like pretty simple things, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm just taking it day by day. My latest challenge has been, you know, being teammates with Manuel and Foxy and Malia, and just fitting into that group, finding where I fit into that group because it's a weird ass fucking group. I mean, Manuel is like, you know, fucking 10th grade or something like that. And then, you got Foxy who's experienced, and I guess that they, want to have her as like, there to be a kind of guide for us, Same thing with like Shadow, and then, there's Malia who is just, God bless her, she's just, lost out there. Um, and I just, I don't know. I just, because I came in by myself and then, I got, kind of thrown into this thing and now, I'm starting to take off and I just like, it's like everybody's looking at me now because it's like eventually, Foxy's gonna be, I mean, once things get running, I mean, who knows? I mean, they're saying that Foxy's probably, not going to be able to be with us, but I don't see why she can't. I mean, she's getting downloads, and, if this is a team effort, we should all stick together as a team. They shouldn't be trying to, swap nobody out, let's work it out, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro. So, I mean, how's that experience been? I mean, being on photo shoots, I mean, like, that's never been a thing, in XTV.
I mean, I just feel like, it's, it's just a part of the gig. It's what we have to do. It's a part of the life, and really, it's fun. I mean, it's not a thing. It's just like really, when the West comes in and they get to talking and shit, and it's just like, I don't know what the hell they expect you to be, but I don't know. It is what it is. It's like that's just why, like, I've been doing the interview. That's why I'm like, Romy, put my shit out so that people can, what I'm saying, like, feel where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying, and understand me, like, because if you don't, then they're not gonna get it, and then I don't know. They're just gonna be. I don't know. It's just gonna be confusion. Like, I know who I am. I know who my character is. You know what I'm saying? And my fans need to understand that. The fans need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Because, I mean, I'm not just a face, there's, like, so much more to me.
Yeah, I think that with you guys, doing your thing as a group, you guys got to come up with a name.
I know. I was trying to think of something. I just don't know, what it should be like. I mean, I was trying to think of something for us. You know, um, it's just that we're so fucking damn diverse. So it's like, it's got to be something. I feel like it should be something along those lines. Because, just, I think it's like a no-brainer.
Exactly, bro. So I mean, as a group, like, how has things been, on the day to day?
It's just like, it's just, it has its ups and downs. It has its, high points and its lows. Uh, I guess, we learn a lot from each other. You know, um, we're always trying to help Manuel. He's just like the heart and soul. And he's just like, he's so special. And I don't know. Everybody kind of like looks after him, and then, me and Malia kind of got into it. On a couple of different occasions, like, I don't know, man, just like bickering, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm used to that type of thing, with just, females in general. It's just like everybody wants to be on top, and you know, it is what it is with me.
Bro. But it's like you said though, you have Foxy there, and has she been like an inspiration to you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, totally. Her and Shadow, they're just like, 100% professional. They get it. They don't get into like the beefs and shit because they know, and I try to rise above it too, and like try to be that, but it's like at the same time, man, it's man, it's like a catch-22 when you're dealing with like people that just aren't experienced, on that level, and it's just hard, and I just have to like kind of check myself and be patient because like I know that young kids just they don't know, so you know that's just been my struggle. It's crazy, but it's been very rewarding. It's been fun. Like I said, it's been so much fucking support from like fans and like just people showing love. For my pictures and downloading me and just all around, like even from the west side, all the love, and getting shouted out by Killer and shit. You know what I mean? Like that means something, and it's like you know I don't know, that really means a lot, and I don't even feel like I don't feel pressured. Like I don't feel like anything. I don't, I'm just like I feel very confident. I feel like I got this shit. I feel like my move set is the shit. I think I move great. I think I look great, and it's just a matter of time before they want to pull the trigger on me and just like send me skyrocketing. But yeah, I mean, I'm next. Pasadena, like, you know, I'm now and I'm next, like, for real. You know, and I was even saying to Romy, when I did his show, it's just like, I just feel like I fit in here, I feel like this is a home. I just feel like it's a natural place. The only thing that I feel like I haven't attained that I want to attain, well, it's a lot of things that I want to attain, but short-term wise, I just feel like I need to have that connection with the audience, and I haven't gotten that yet, but I feel like I will. I feel like my character, because my character is like more like a bitch, like in the ring, she's like, very arrogant. She doesn't, think about what people say and things like that. And I just, I feel like people, like that many people. I mean, it's been done. I see it's been done, like with Pac-Man, and it's like, people being able to just be like have an on-screen character and an off-screen character, and just like, you really just, instead of me doing like a hill run then babyface run, like you get to see up front both of my sides. You know what I mean? And like just have this dynamic personality. And things like that. I feel like that I can have, I can offer so many things, whether it be doing movies or so many other things that just, really shine light on my personality and who I am and how I want to come across.
Yeah, it's definitely really interesting. You definitely have it, bro. Like, I mean, like you said, from the looks, I mean, everything. You're like, a female version of Bob Classic. I mean, if there was a female Bob, I think you kind of embody that. Not to compare you to Bobby, it's just that, it's just like the confidence. I mean, it's like I've seen your entrance. The way you come to the ring, and you've got the mirror, and then you've got the selfie stick, and you're checking yourself out, and you're not really paying attention to anybody, and you can just kind of have that walk, and then you back it up in the ring, like it's just like it's really incredible. And yeah, I'm just trying to sum up everything that you just said, that you actually just said, quite perfectly, bro. I want to see I want to see you versus Shannon, though. Like that's my dream match.
I know, and I feel like right now, they're figuring out, um, I think that they're figuring out, because I fought Shannon, but it was a double count out, and so like that was the first hint right there. That's like, okay, they're about to start a feud.
Right. I remember that. And I was just like, damn, that because it was so good, and you were so intense out there, and Shannon's like, really getting over with everybody, and it's just like, to see both of you, because they're chanting you, and then they're chanting her on the other side, and it's the first inkling of two sides colliding, with you and Pasadena, and you both are like XTV, homegrown, so to speak.
But sort of,
I mean, not XTV homegrown, but NXTV. What I mean, it's like because you're of that product.
right, yeah, yeah. Because of course, I come from the Crash team, and I was a part of that. But yeah, I see what you mean as far as that. And yeah, so I mean, it's just like,
I owe you a drink, bro. So yeah, you're talking about the women's division. I mean, is there really a handle on what's going on over there?
I don't know. Are you confused by it, or?
I don't know. It's just like I don't know, man. I mean, you got the women's champion and Sasha, and and then the tournament went down, and then Alexa Bliss won, and then she was supposed to drop the title to Yosi, or Baby, I meant, and it's like what's really happening here, bro?
Yeah, about that. So let's just say, whoever up high jumped the gun and they didn't wait. They just didn't wait, and they were ready to have the tournament. They had a few girls. I was there. Shannon was there. She was, catching fire like really early, and I think Malia was probably there. I'm not sure because she's like the newest. Well, we got Raylan now, but like Raylan and JoJo, I think, are like the newest girls. So yeah, but damn, I forgot what I was saying. Fucking yeah. So like, I mean, at the time though, like it was a select few girls. I think it was just like 4 girls. I think it was me, Shamika, Shannon, and fuck. I feel bad because I'm not remembering the 4th girl. But it was one more girl who kind of represented for NXTV. Me, Shannon, Shamika. Oh, Carmen. Yeah, so us 4 kind of started things out. And then, they had like 4 girls from WWE. And it all came down to it. It was an 8-woman tournament, and it came down to Alexa Bliss and damn, who represented for us? It might have been Shannon, but no, it wasn't Shannon. Fuck, I'm not remembering. I don't even remember what the final match was, but of course Alexa won, and then they didn't like that. They didn't like WWE having an NXT title. They were just there for the fucking show. Alexa wasn't supposed to win. She refused to give up the belt. They put her in like several title matches for her to drop the belt. She wouldn't drop the belt, and so it's just been this whole fucking debacle. Then they put her against Becky Lynch, saying it was like. They were like, okay, you're going to drop the belt and you're going to drop it to Becky. And I guess she didn't have a problem dropping it to Becky since it's a WWE thing. So they're hoping that Becky is more willing to do business and that she'll drop it to Baby, who they're trying to get the title on. But Baby had cheated. So she lost her title shot. And now it's going to be Malia, that's right. Because she won this over-the-top rope Royal Rumble Battle Royal thing or something like that. And so, now she's the number 1 contender, so it's Malia and Becky Lynch. So yeah. So my point is that they're trying to get a hold of it, but to be able to get a hold of the whole thing, you have to be able to get a hold of the title and who your champion is. So, I mean, that's the history of the belt, like, so far. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna move forward. They wanted their first champion to be an NXT girl, and it wasn't. It was Alexa Bliss, and she was supposed to drop it, and then the NXT girl was gonna be named the first ever champion. Yeah, and it was just gonna be that Alexa Bliss stole the belt, but she kept winning, so they had to count her victories. It's just like a fucking mess. It's like she kept fucking winning. And, yeah.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, drama, man. I mean, just like, complete drama. She was not willing to do business, and Miss Martha kind of folded, which, it upset some people, but, it is what it is. She dropped it to Becky, and, I don't know. It's like they like that kind of stuff because it's controversial. But with Miss Martha there, she's so sweet. It's just like tough seeing her have to deal with such a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like a snobby kind of bitch. It's like, it's like just not cool. Yeah.
Fast and joyous, that's our credo. Can't get behind in your new tuxedo. Drop them
Another thing that they're doing with you is they're they've teamed you with Tyree. How is that? Because I mean, here you are. You stand out on your own. As a singles, which is I mean, to me, this is how you should be booked. You should be booked as a singles competitor. But however, they have you in a stable with Stardust and Tyree. So I mean, how's that?
I mean, it's crazy as hell. It's stupid as hell, and I love being with those guys. They fucking keep me like laughing. We have so much fun. Tyree is a blast. Cody Rhodes is funny. I mean, just picture that. Tyree and Cody Rhodes. Think about it. And and it's just me. So we just have like a shitload of fucking fun. And they just now added Tyler Breeze with us, so he's gonna be a thing. And I think that us as a stable really can get over um, like they've been asking for Tyree, which is so cool. And so it's like Miss Martha felt bad that he wasn't put on the pay-per-view, but it already kind of ran long anyways. It would have been like 2 hours if the Foxy match got added. But she was like a little bit upset about her and Alicia Fox because they worked so hard, and they put on a fucking bust ass match, and it didn't get loaded. But yeah, working with them is just like a fucking blast. I mean, I want to work on something because we're the shooting stars, and I just want to work on something where we just get our entrance down pat, and it's like you see how Tyler Breeze is, like he's got that thing. So if we could all just get on point like that, like if we were just like a unit, and got our gear looking down, the same.
Yeah, what sucks is that everybody will have to dress like Cody.
I mean, for certain occasions, we could change Cody up and just make him look more like us, like put him in pink and yellow, you know what I mean? Like Tyree wears black and pink, and I wear like pink and yellow, but I can change my style up to match those guys. Like I don't mind, doing that. And so it's just like, it'll be real fun, but I just got this like kind of Hollywood idea about us. You know what I mean? Since we're the shooting stars, and we just like all kind of conceited, we can just be like, just like Hollywood stars, and everybody wants to be with us, and they want to take pictures with us, and it's just like all about us. So yeah, that's what I'm working on with them. But yeah, I mean, either way, it's like however they want to book me, I'm ready for it, because like they'll put me at the ringside with Tyree and Stardust matches, but they don't put them outside the ring with me. And it's not like that with any other stable. Derek Knox always comes out with any of his guys, usually, except for like in title matches with Tyrone Andre, like he fights by himself, which is cool. I mean, well, the last one he didn't fight by himself, but Derek Knox didn't interfere either, so there you go.
Oh man, you guys have definitely been doing it. I mean, and you were one of the first ones made. You know, XTV kind of ran out of people to make, and then here you come with your new with your gimmick.
It's not even a gimmick though. It's just like I'm just doing me. Like I just turn it up in the ring. You know, they told me months ago, like many months ago, almost a year ago, believe it or not. They were talking about bringing me in, and they let me know that they were gonna bring me in when the game came. They didn't have anything for me because they were working on other girls. Like same thing with Shannon, and we started at the exact same time. I think she came in a little bit after me. Yeah, because they saved her. Because she was like, she's special. And she is. She's just fucking amazing. she's a fucking amazing athlete. She does amazing things. She gets it on the mic. She's a natural, and I think that comes from her family and her background, and of course Dixie's really helping her. She's a huge part of Shannon's coming up, and but credit to Shannon too, though. She's just gifted. She gets it. She knows what a character is, and I think that that's what helped the both of us in coming in. It's like I said, like they told me like a year ahead, and I've talked to her, and she said the same thing. Like they told her that they were gonna bring her in, like nearly a year ago, like 8 months or 9 months or so ago. And so we've had time to just like think about it and process and be like, whatever happens, however the game is, I want to be like this, and this. And you just have like a sort of relative idea of who you really are or who you want to be, but you really don't know because you haven't had the game yet. So yeah, but it worked out for both of us, and she's doing it, man.
You both are. I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait to see you guys' matches. I think that they're definitely going to be magic. I think that your whole roster is just great.
It is. We do have we just got a good bunch of people. I mean, Malia's good. She's green. She's brand new, and like I'm brand new too, but I can help her. If she's willing to let me help her, you know what I'm saying? But like her and Manuel, like they have something special, like very special, and they can be like stars, and I like to help them become that. Because I do feel like like we're like a small family. Like we've become real close, real fast, the five of us. We've been out there a few weeks now, and the response has been amazing. Yeah, it's been a fun ride.
Damn, bro. Well, since I don't remember my last question, you got any jokes for this awkward pause?
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
I don't know, bro.
You'd think it would be R, but his first love be the letter C.
Oh man, well, you already killed Bobby, bro. Before you murder anybody else with your insanely funny, corny jokes. Is there any last words that you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Just be on the lookout for me. I'm gonna continue to do my thing. I'm gonna continue to get better, and yeah, I'm gonna continue to surprise you guys.
All right, bro. Thanks so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
All right, bro. There it is, Pasadena, bringing the funny to the New Millennium podcast, bro. I mean, what a treat, bro. I've been saving that one. I had it in the can, as you can tell, and listening back to it, bro, I think it was really cool. Kind of listening to how NXTV was first trying to get its original footing. Initially. It was cool hearing her talk about the women's championship situation, and it made me remember that, like, NXTV did have a problem in the beginning with its women's title situation. The gun was jumped, and a lot of stars who you see nowadays, who are stars now, were not even planned to be NXT stars. People like Raylan, people like Malia, they were just kind of out of the blue, and you can see, where they are now. And it's just really interesting seeing how, I remember she talked a lot about Shannon, and I guess it's because, she and Shannon started exactly like around the same time in NXTV. They were like sort of the darlings, if you would. They were the ones who were in mind, two original girls to start things off in NXTV, and they've sort of blossomed to their own and are continuing to grow as NXTV continues to grow. It's the talk of the town. Everybody's talking about it. It's on everybody's mind as we move forward into 2K18, bros. Um, and that's also interesting. It's kind of like we're hitting the reset button, and the West Coast is on board, saying, you know what, screw this, bro. 2K18 is too awesome, and we're making our guys on 2K18 after they put so much time and effort on a show that they're planning for 2K17. They're just gonna completely just kibosh all of that, and they're coming to 2K18 as well. So everything is fresh for everybody. I know that Pasadena's got some real cool ideas. I'm a big fan of her outfits and her looks. Just like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, Yosi is kind of the mind behind a lot of Pasadena's looks, as she spends a lot of time, hours actually. People come in and out of the room and they just see Yosi working on Pasadena's hair, and it's just become like Yosi's little salon. And she's even done people like Foxy Hot and any other girls. Sasha Banks, she's done her. Pretty much the girls that you see with a lot of color in their hair and all the different designs is usually attributed to Yosi. So I thought that I would just go ahead and give Yosi a little bit of a shout out right there. Until next time, in the meantime, in between time, remember to tune in to the next episode of the New Millennium Podcast. This, I believe, here will mark the 8th episode of this year, which means that I have 4 more. Who are they going to be? I'm not sure, bro. I know who I'd like to have. I remembered, see, I'm saving Cassie and Jackie, as I told you guys, for the movie. Hopefully the movie can come out before the end of the year. But that's tough. I mean, what is this, like the second week of November? That's really tough. So I want to be able to put that out. But I've got some guys though. Actually, I did, quite a few interviews. I did like Monster. I think I've got Dixie in the can. So I'm gonna be able to hit that 4 with no problem, bro. Don't think that Millennium's struggling over here. The ones that I got in the can are really good, and I guess I got to just get some more. And I'll be preparing for a 2018. I think I'm gonna do a live show. The one from last year with David B-Boy was actually no, that was the top of this year. I did the live show with B-Boy, and I have another live show planned coming up really soon. I think that's going to be towards the end of December, so keep your eyes locked on XTV East Coast, and until next time, cheers!